It's week 14 of the NFL, and we'll get a look here at Caleb Williams. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Bills and the Giants on Monday night.
It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Ball is teed up. Joshua Carty to do the honors. And here we go on Monday Night Football. Returnable from near the end zone. Uh-oh, it's a fumble on the opening kick. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
Ready.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Christian Benford up to make that stop.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Nixon, a first down and more. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Giants will have a first down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Got a man. Robinson has it. And they bring him down around the 34.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
Now Jackson on third down. He's on the move. He's running. The ball is out. And this is scooped up by the Bills. He's at midfield. At the 20. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Bills take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. But he couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
Kate, I played for coaches that when you scramble, they force you to have two hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. And this defense, well, they took advantage.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Giants and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And he's been putting together what should finish as a true standout campaign. Right now, top 5 across the league in rushing. On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's Mixon on second down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7. Now here's Lamar. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Takes it in at the 26. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. This is certainly going to get some thank yous from the offense as he takes the punt back 36 yards. And the Bills will take over possession. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
I think many of us in the NFL, Kate, we always admired the special teamers, right? They're usually the first ones out of practice. They have extra meetings, extra time. And when they do their job extraordinarily well, especially early in a game and flip the field position, you want to do all you can to pay off this opportunity.
First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Stop made by Sam Hubbard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Receiver in motion, going left. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Gets it to him on the screen. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident in the screen. If it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next.
Another one for Gibbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the air.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
It is caught left side. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a...
Like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Williams to throw. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 13-0 lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. The Giants returning their offense and this running back to the field. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
staying between the tackles with Mixon. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
There are so many fundamental details to play the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you gotta have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. He rolls to his right. He's on the move. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Up the gut they go with Gibbs. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 38. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They've got a man in motion. They run. It's the rookie from UCLA. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Williams from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
3rd down, here's Williams. The back grabs it. Touchdown, Buffalo. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Cardi now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills push their lead to 21-zip already.
Joshua Cardi to kick off.
Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And that return gets him a little extra. Then if he'd taken that knee, he's up above the 25 before he heads out of bounds. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
What ain't it?
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Looking slant route complete. This is ahead for about 5. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So we're through 1 as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. 21-0 our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They have second down and 5. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Let's go.
Now Jackson off the play action. He fires one deep down. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants get it back to a 14-point game. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And look at this return. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line. The Bills and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And no one has been better than him at finding the end zone through the air all year. He's leading this league in passing touchdowns late in our season. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Dom's the man in motion right. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. To throw is Williams. Dumps it off to his running back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
That's complete to Musgrave. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the 47. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he'll be stopped after getting this down to the 31. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. The give now to White. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. This time it's a passing play. Has it at the 7. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
It was such a...
Brian Dable has that challenge
Previous play is under review. After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a third one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. White on first and goal. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here's Williams. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a 3-possession game. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. And it's still largely a rough outline, Brock. Not a finalized picture just yet, but our playoffs are starting to take shape. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Desperation's a tricky thing, Kate. You love defenses when they're desperate and they're just playing on edge. But offensively, you're in a hole like this, the worst thing you could do is get desperate in a sack. Oh, it only adds further insult to injury.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. A tight end in motion now. 3rd down, Mixon gets it. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
The Giants are set to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Went for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Bills and Jimmy. They've got 1st down from the 31. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Working from the gun, Williams. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They motion the slot man right. To the air, 3rd and long. This finds Dobbs. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. on the handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Bills driving ahead. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Now Williams. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
It's an 8-yard pickup, then they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Another carry for him. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills boat racing them to the halftime locker room. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? Down the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams grow their lead yet again.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Giants take over now late in this first half. And we'll see if they try to establish some positive momentum before halftime here, Brock, or if they just choose to head off and lick their wounds. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Nixon on the counter. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. 4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fields this clean at the 30. And it ends up a good return for them, up past their own 40. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And hardly any time remaining for them in this game. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Throw right side, cut by Olave. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down, Williams. Taking a deep shot here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills leading. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, where it was the Ravens who get the win at home. Christian Watson, 2 touchdowns.
And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the 3rd quarter. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. The Bills headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner he took matters in his own hands.
He's trying another one deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. Chris Olave with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills continue piling onto this lead.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Return starts from the goal line. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Giants and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And I hate to say it, but it kind of feels like the primetime lights have blinded him here tonight. It's been a real rough showing for him as we're seeing here, Brock, a lot of plays that he's going to want back. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Finds his fullback. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Lamar out of the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
All right, it's a nickel set for the Bills. Third down. Lamar now from the gun. This one's to Andrews outright. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Jukes one defender, and he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. A give to Mixon up the middle. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, here's Lamar. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So that brings up 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's got him, that's Mixon. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Christian Benford has it. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
Cardi now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams continue adding on to that lead.
Joshua Cardi to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return starts from the goal line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. And his performance has ailed against what has been a very stout defensive front. This hasn't been a contest to stack up there among his better showings, partner. They've made it real difficult to find any holes to hit, and there's been absolutely no space for him to work with. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Jackson trying to get after the pick. Has his man. It's Mixon. And it's a nice little chunk here. 6 yards. David Long getting to the spot that time. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 27-yard line.
From the 27. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Lamar. He puts everything behind this one. They're on it. That's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Bills get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Check go.
Into the hands of Olave. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs. And he's now reached it with that last catch. Cut out left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Again, it's Gibbs. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
White goes up and over for the touchdown. The Bills parlay the interception into points. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. The Giants offense all set to get... They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
180. What a shot.
Sending a receiver left. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still first down.
They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Now the give to Mixon. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Offense to the line for second down. Keeping it with Mixon. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he's brought down for a loss. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll send out the punting unit. Michael Dixon will kick it away. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. He's got it at the 24. And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's the Bills football, and they can pretty well cruise the rest of the way. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go, set.
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Williams on the play action. Buying some time right. He's running with it. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
Off the play fake, Williams. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills running them out of the building. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Cardi now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills tack on 7 more to their lead.
Giants 7. Joshua Carty to kick off.
Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Finds his target, Robinson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. He's on the move. He's keeping it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Jukes out a one-stop. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
He's got it. Massive hit. The ball is out. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The visitors in Chris Olave ready to take over once again on offense. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going.
60 by 6, 60 by 6, go.
Drive starts with a carry by White. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
First throw for the backup now. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Wow, wide open here, complete. They get 28 out of that play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
First down, Bills.
Let's go. Go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. From the 23. Hauled in by Musgrave. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. They send the tight end in motion. Here's a give up the middle. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Give him 5 on that carry, bring it up 2nd and 5.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And in, touchdown, Buffalo. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Carty now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Giants 7. Joshua Carty to kick off.
Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over. Now here comes the New York offense. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Andrews with the catch. And he'll get it up to the 27. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Second and 3. Escapes the puck, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
And the Bills bringing out an extra defensive back. Third down coming up. Now it's Lamar. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got fourth down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Ball taken in at the 36. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it'll be their football. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. To the outside and complete to Olave. And he's out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go, set.
They send a tight end in motion.
Set, go.
Now we're on the counter. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Come on, set. Hook.
They go play action here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Come back, team.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He put everything he had into this one, and he's intercepted for the first time this year. Colson Aguimo's got it. And the Giants take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, it's a position you expect interceptions from, Brock, but not a lot of them come easier than that for a cornerback. His teammate makes the hit as the QB tries to throw it, and it really affected how that one came out.
Yeah, that corner's going to get that pick under his stat column individually, but that was a collective effort. It was all about the pass rush. And those great corners, they know it. They know it takes everybody. The guys up front doing their job, and when the ball falls harmlessly in his hands like that, well, he does his job to finish with the INT.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Lamar now from the gun. He just throws this one away. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Alrighty.
You kidding me? Really?
Throwing from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. On now comes their punter. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. Takes it in at the 21. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And they're going to take over possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. That's into the hands of Downs. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now they need to get 4 on third down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. And they send a man in motion. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Let's go. 65 cat. 65 cat. Let's go.
2nd and 10 now. Chased out to his right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready, ready.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Clean breakup on that throw. And now they face 2nd down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Looks like they want to squeeze every point they can out of this game. Field goal team is out there. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And with this being their 5th consecutive victory, Brock, it's easy to argue they've been the best team in football over the last month. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from New York.